Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show a really fun to use Ahries team. Now, when this troop came out, it was a little bit underpowered and it got ignored a bit. And as it says at the bottom there, can't ever have enough RAM. So we're going to give it more RAM than it needs to just start whacking opponents out of the park, one-shot opponents all over the place, and with a high chance of self-charging and just doing it again and again and again. A lot of fun to use. Now, like I said, Ahries is kind of a slightly ignored mythic in the game right now, but if you have Ahries and are missing some of those other troops which are really good for Explore level 12, then this is a really good option and a lot of fun at the same time. We're going to have Obsidian Libram in first place. This explodes magic-based gems, then has a summon at the same time, which hopefully we won't use. It's all about that mana generation. Zernabog is simply here because of the Dust Plume, third trait. Literally don't care about the spell, we're never going to get to cast it. Conjure a dust storm when my turn begins is what it's all about. That is brown, so we get a constant plume of brown, which really affects the team. I'll explain why that is really relevant as well in a minute. The Empress, absolutely fantastic troop. In my case, gives 49 to all skills on the last ally. Then there's a 7% chance of an extra turn for each green gem on the board. So if you cast that and you get an extra turn, there's a possibility you get some more green and do it again if you need to. If you need a double buff on your Ahries, you can absolutely go for that if you need to. Really, really fantastic troop. Stick on as many Nitro medals as you've got to boost up her power even more. And it's going to even boost up the power of Ahries even more. So initially, I do this much damage, 103 to 207. So if we hit at that lower end, it's not going to kill enemies outright. But with that buff from the Empress, you'd be surprised how quickly this power goes wildly out of control. And as it says, if they die, explode 8 gems. Now this is the key to this. Because Ahries uses red and yellow and no one else does, so he gets all of the red and yellow that he collects and does use brown, but 2 more troops use brown, but we get so much brown from this dust storm that basically when Ahries casts and kills and explodes those gems, there's a high chance it can get self-charged absolutely immediately and just do it again and repeat the process until everybody's dead. It's a lot of fun to use. So let's take a look at the banner for this. We are in a Geomancer class. Really nice to have that 50% start on all troops for this. And the talent trees, the main ones we're interested in are Anti-Magic Sphere, Tactician, really handy if you're a newer player to get that extra explosion of gems. Rock Solid, always great to have that barrier because we'll be matching brown all over the place. And Tree of Knowledge is superb too, and Fortitude. The banner for this is going to be a +2 brown, +1 red, -1 blue, a petrified banner from Helcrag. Alright, let's take it out into a Explore 12 then. See what we can do. Wander through the wild plains. Could come across some more bulls and have a major headbutting competition. Alright, we want green, so that's a good start on that. We'll cast our Empress straight away. There's the first boost on 201 to 403 damage already. So now let's concentrate on getting our weapon up. Let's cast this. Empress is charged again, so that's cool. Let's give our Ahries a second boost. Now on 299 to 599 damage. If they die, explode gems, they will die. Now we get charged up again, self-charge. Didn't work that time. So we cast our Libram. If it doesn't self-charge itself, you just cast your Libram. And then it will almost certainly get charged the next time. If it fails, even then, you've got Zernabog sitting there. Do you find it better to cast Obsidian Libram than Zernabog? Because Zernabog just creates a lot of brown, where when you explode the Obsidian Libram, you pick up the colours that Ahries uses as well. So let's get our Empress ready to give the power. Ready to be cast. Let's cast a weapon. Yes. So you can chance it on this, but the reason I don't like it sometimes is because I'll risk it now, but sometimes if it decides to apply the lower end of the damage, then it's not going to work as quick. But then I only cast Empress once and it worked really well because obviously the randomness of the damage was at the higher end. I got a bit lucky there, but it's not always going to be like that. Let's grab some of those colours. I should have got that green when it was there, really. That was a slight mistake, maybe. Right, so our first charge of the Empress coming up. Let's grab some more green by casting our Obsidian Libram, and there's the second boost. Which, as the last game showed, you don't always need the second boost. Depends upon your magic level and what you're willing to chance. Do you rely on the game to give you that high end of the damage when headbutting with Ahries, or do you want to make sure by taking an extra damage boost from our Empress? Right, got a nice brown match there. We'll absolutely take that. I'll grab some of that at the same time. Thank you, Tar. And first lot of green is done, so let's cast the Empress. Not much green there for the second charge, but we might get lucky the next round. There it is. We'll do that. Did that or self-charge? Not self-charge. Get the second cast. Right, here we go. Kaboosh, dead, self-charge. Kaboosh, dead, no self-charge. Spoil my fun. There's a self-charge. Bashing your way through the opponents with the greatest of ease. Let's do the mini-boss. Let's grab ourselves some brown. Ugh. That'll do, I suppose. There's the first cast of the Empress. Let's see if we get lucky. So it can work out like that, as we showed on the previous game before that last one, and it worked out again. There's another self-charge. So he didn't kill him off that time. It hit at the slightly lower end of the damage. See, and because you didn't get the kill, you don't get the explosion of gems. That's why I do like to cast Empress twice, so we get that higher end of the damage almost all the time, and that more guarantees the kill. Right, let's do the mythic boss. Taurus versus Ahries. Not much of our colours going on at all. Not even any green. Right, let's finally get this show on the road. Right, fair chance of an extra turn here. Didn't get it though. But we'll get our green very soon. We will not be denied. Right, here we go. Bash. Dead. Self-charge. Yes. Dead. Explosion. Self-charge. Dead. Explosion. Self-charge. And dead. Oh no, he survived. Ah, oh, oosh, oosh. But hey, we can do this and kill him anyway. But yeah, fun team to use. Do like Ahries when it's powered up like that, and very effective. Let's see what I got. Meh. Well, there's the team. Mega headbutting everything into oblivion with Ahries. A lot of fun to use. But there it is. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to bash that like and subscribe button, and feel free to share the video with other Gems of War players, with your guild, things like that. It really does help and is massively appreciated. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.